questions? Start with Rob.
Coach, you may not know yet, but I mean, Dylan kind of dominated the carries last year. Do you have any idea kind of yet what the workload's going to look like, how you're going to split it up, or is it going to depend on how things are going?
It'll depend on how things are going. We haven't really discussed that yet as a staff. We kind of let this week play itself out in terms of the competition in the room, and then once we get into the floor of the game on Saturday, it'll really take care of itself.
What are you looking to learn from this group in game one?
Number one, how we go out and play clean football, taking care of the football in terms of in the quarterback and pass protection, taking care of the football when we got the ball in our hands, but being able to see us execute and play against a different level of competition that we got to get ready to go against on Saturday.
Paige?
Deshaun and really the whole running back room has talked a lot about how there's no drop off between whoever will be that number 1 or 3. How nice is it working with a room where it kind of you put anyone out there and you'll find success?
It's really good. We talk about it all the time. The ball finds energy in terms of having that positive energy. Those guys are thick as thieves in terms of being together in that room, which is really good. And they do a phenomenal job of feeding off each other. If one guy's making a big play, the next guy that comes in is trying to do the exact same thing, and they're learning from each other. You know, I don't have to sit over there and try to go grab them when they make a mistake because one of them is already going to be able to correct them on that. So that piece is really good.
Patrick?
Coach, what are your thoughts on Syracuse and their defense you guys are going to see?
Physical, aggressive, fast. I mean, when you turn the tape on and you watch them defensively, the thing that jumps out to me is they're chasing the football. It looks like pursuit drill every time that they're on defense. And they play aggressive. They play with a mentality that matches what their head coach's mentality is as well and their defensive coordinator. So it's a fast team that want to be physical, want to be aggressive. They want to get you behind the sticks as much as possible. And then being able to let their personality show through how they play.
Casey, and then Adam.
What is it about Deshaun Bishop that maybe gives you confidence he could follow in the same footsteps as someone like Dylan Sampson who had such a productive season last year?
His preparation, number one, in terms of how he prepares himself, in terms of in the training room, in the meeting room, and then out there on the field, and then his practice habits. I mean, he practices every day like he's getting ready to play the game. So he does a really good job from that standpoint.
I don't know how much hitting you guys have done recently, but how different do you think, or how prepared do you think the guys are for contact in the game as opposed to what you've done in camp?
They're prepared. You know, we've had a physical camp from that standpoint in terms of our group work that we've done, and then, of course, our team periods that we've done. So from a physicality standpoint, they'll be ready.
Kind of on that note, how would you assess the pass blocking in camp and kind of where that's at now and the ball security?
Both of them have gotten better. Pass protection, we've done a good job in terms of our discipline, in terms of where our eyes need to start at. The physicality piece of it that comes along with it. Understanding, man, there's going to be times that you may have to block a defensive lineman. You know what I'm saying? And I can't shy away from that. So they've done a good job with that. Ball security, we preach on that every single time they touch the ball. They hear me hollering about that. That piece of it has gotten better too, but it's a mentality as well. You know, that's one of the program pillars that we always talk about, protecting the football. So it's one of those deals that we constantly harping on all the time.
Last question, Patrick.
Coach, you've got multiple guys that you're going to use. How do you keep those guys from, when they do get their opportunities, not pressing and trying to do too much with when they do get on the field if they're waiting a drive or two to get that opportunity?
Well, I think the best deal that you got is that you're able to see the flow of the game from the sideline before you're able to get in the game, and you kind of get a feel for how the defense is playing, the groove of the offense. So when they get in there, understand that I got to let the game come to me. You know what I'm saying? So what we talk about that a lot is, man, don't feel like you got to go in there and make the big play from the first snap that you get in. Allow the game to slow down and come to you. Man, we got to get those dirty yards early on. And then at some point in time, the big play is going to come to you. So if you allow that to work itself out, good things are happening. Awesome.